U.S. President Donald Trump said on Sunday he plans to introduce new 25% tariffs on all steel and aluminum imports into the country. Trump told reporters on Air Force One he's set to announce the new metal tariffs on Monday.
Yeah, any steel coming into the United States is going to have a 25% tariff.
What about aluminum, sir?
Aluminum too.
10%?
No, 25%.
25 for aluminum as well?
25 for both.
Official data shows the biggest sources of steel to the U.S. are Canada, Brazil, and Mexico, though Trump said Sunday the steel and aluminum tariffs will apply to, quote, everybody. A Canadian government source told Reuters that Ottawa would not react to the announcement until it has more information or sees a written order from Trump. Trump also said that later this week he will announce tariffs on all countries that tax any imports from the U.S. He said the U.S. would match the tariff rates levied by each country.
Very simply, it's if they charge us, we charge them.
Separately, Trump announced a decision in the long-running question over whether Japan's Nippon Steel could invest in U.S. steel. Trump has pledged to block a takeover. Now he says the U.S. government would allow investment to happen, but he won't let it be a majority stake. Nippon Steel declined to comment. During his first term, Trump imposed import tariffs of 25% on steel and 10% on aluminum. He later granted several trading partners duty-free exemptions, including Canada, Mexico, and Brazil. Former President Joe Biden later negotiated duty-free quota arrangements with Britain, the European Union, and Japan. It was not immediately clear from Trump's announcement what will happen to those exemptions and quota arrangements.
I'm committed to buying and owning Gaza. As far as us rebuilding it, we may give it to other states in the Middle East to build sections of it. Other people may do it through our auspices. But we're committed to owning it, taking it, and making sure that Hamas doesn't move back. There's nothing to move back into. The place is a demolition site. It'll be, the remainder will be demolished. Everything's demolished. I mean, you can't live in those buildings right now. They're very unsafe. But we'll make it into a very good site for future development by somebody. We'll let other countries develop parts of it. It'll be beautiful. People can come from all over the world and live there. But we're going to take care of the Palestinians. We're going to make sure they live beautifully and in harmony and in peace, and that they're not murdered. This has been the most dangerous site anywhere in the world to live in. But coming into the United States, it's a long way for them to travel. They're far away from their families and their friends and everything else. I think they'd be very happy staying in the general area in a place that was safe, where they could be safe and lead a good life. They don't want to go back to Gaza. As I said, I've said it a lot. They only go back because they have no alternative. They don't want to go back to Gaza. So we'll see. We hope that we'll be helped by Egypt. We hope that we'll be helped by Jordan. We hope that we'll be helped by other countries. We hope that some of the, like Saudi Arabia and others, can spend some money on it. They have tremendous amounts of money. They'll spend some money on making people comfortable and safe. Well, they can assume that. It makes sense. Well, I don't want to talk about it. And if we are talking, I don't want to tell you about the conversation. It's too early. But I do believe we're making progress. We want to stop the Ukraine-Russia war. And I want to stop it just because I hate to see all these young people being killed. The soldiers are being killed by the hundreds of thousands. We have to get that war ended. It's going to end, and we have to get it ended. And we have to get it ended soon. Should have never happened, would have never happened if I was president.